John was the best. Next time we come, we're just going to do an all Olivia night. Get Aaron in some leg warmers for physical. Yeah, you just be like this. Aaron has incredible core strength, in case you were looking at him and you were like, son of a bitch, he looks really good. So Come On Get Higher was a letter that I wrote to a person. The whole Some Mad Hope record was a bunch of letters that I wrote to somebody who I couldn't really talk to anymore. And Come On Get Higher was like a celebration of our experience. And it was fun. But that song's about desperation. That song's about like wanting someone so badly that you lose yourself. And it's like, you don't go, don't go, don't go. And that kind of thing is really beneficial. The earmuffs, just for a second. It's really beneficial to sex. When you're having like, you know what I mean? Because it's really passionate. It's really like Dawson's Creek. But like, I've decided that desperation has no place in my life. And I don't think it does anybody any good. So I realized that real love is not that. And that real sexual expression with another person is not about that kind of desperation. And I've tried to wipe desperation out of my life because, and what I think the magic of life are the moments that you're in together with other people. And the moments you're in by yourself, but the moments that you can be with people, because those are finite. I used to think that I could have those moments at any point. And then I realized that they were things that go away. You don't get to keep them. They move on. Time moves and things change, and you can never be the person you were even a minute ago. And that looking forward is a waste of time, and looking back is a waste of time. And that the only real magic we get to have are these moments where we get to be together and we get to do something that we'll never do again. We can come back to this place tomorrow night, it'll be a totally different experience. And so this relationship kind of blew up. It was kind of a mess. And then I had a hit record. That was fun. And so I'm sure she hears that song when she's churning her nut butter at Whole Foods. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Getting like 2x4s at Home Depot. And she's just like, come on, get... But I wrote this song as a sequel to that song from an adult perspective, from the idea of, I want the second part of my life to be about loving those moments. And so I wrote a song about celebrating that we got, even though it blew up and it was a disaster, it was a beautiful thing that nobody else got to experience but us. And that in and of itself is what makes things magical. And so I wrote this song, and I don't think she's ever gonna hear it, because she's real happy, and I don't think she has any reason to. This, you know, the way that things are fragmented anyway, it's not going to be a hit. Which is totally fine. I like that. The new 2023 is the way to go. But I wrote it for her, and for me, really. So this is Blush, and thank you all for coming. And give it up if you would, Stephen Kellogg, Mr. Adam Popick of the Vermont Popicks, and Mr. Aaron Tapp. And thanks to Space for being such a really weird, awesome, amazing place. So if you know this, sing along. For a minute there, we were perfect. Crash and burn, but it was worth it. We made the beautiful people want to be like us. And that's enough. Some hearts gotta break to let the light in. Took some time, but now you're smiling. I loved you even before I knew what love was. And everything else felt so unimportant back in your Boston bed. And when the sun's getting lower and your wildest days are done, and they ask you about a photograph from back when you were young, maybe you don't have to tell them what you did when we were us. But when you think about it, I hope you blush just a little bit. When you think about it, I hope you blush just a little bit. When you think about it, I hope you blush. And when I play it back, it's like a movie, and all the best parts still move me. You gotta admit we look good back then. We look good, we look good, we look good. Always sneaking off from the party. Everybody knew it didn't matter, we were burning like a blue flame in a furnace. I could have powered the city every time that you kissed me. Everything else felt so unimportant back in your Boston bed. And when the sun is getting lower and your wildest days are done, and they ask you about a photograph from back when you were young, maybe you don't have to tell them what you did when we were us. When you think about it, I hope you blush